Arjuna was completely in a denial mode. He was rejecting everything. He didn't want to receive anything. He didn't want to accept anything. He didn't want to hear anything from Krishna. But now he sees that while Krishna is going on with his teachings, is going on with this knowledge, one after the other. When this flow is happening, then he could observe that Arjuna is also absorbing that knowledge, and he is also getting enlightened. He is getting interest. He is also getting interest. So when his mind is filled with knowledge, then a question comes, how to attain this knowledge? Because if this knowledge cannot be attained, then this knowledge does not have any significance in our life. It can be very supreme knowledge, but if it does not have any practical implication in my life or your life or our life, then this knowledge does not have any significance. It doesn't have any importance. It's as good as ignorance, because it is not going to help me at all in my life. So this knowledge of the self, this knowledge which cannot be perceived, avyaktoyam achintoyam avikaryoyam uchyate. This knowledge has been said to be avyakta, it is unmanifested. This knowledge cannot be manifested. Achintoyam, it cannot be perceived also. So this knowledge is unmanifested. This knowledge is, it cannot be perceived. And avikaryoyam, and this knowledge does not change. It does not, it does not mutate. So when this knowledge is like this, it cannot be perceived. And when this knowledge is not manifested at all, how can I receive this knowledge? How can I attain this knowledge? And this is where the secret of spirituality is all about. The guru, the spiritual guru, he is the only person who is capable to infuse this imperceptible knowledge into the heart of a disciple and makes that knowledge perceptible. He is the one who can infuse this incomprehensible knowledge into the heart of the disciple and make this knowledge comprehensible. Not only that, he makes the disciple realize this. He makes the disciple realize this knowledge also. Okay, so that then he saw that Arjuna is getting interest. He's getting interest, and he wants to know the way by which he is going to attain this knowledge. And that is the time when Krishna started to talk about karma yoga, a very, very, very simple way to attain the most difficult knowledge of the world. The difficult knowledge of the world is the knowledge of yourself, of your own identity, of my own identity. This is the most difficult knowledge. Okay, so a very simple path has been laid by Krishna as karma yoga. So before going into the aspect of karma yoga, Krishna says, you see Arjuna, this karma yoga, neha bhikramana shosti pratyavayona vidyate. With the help of this karma yoga, you are going to attain infinite results. That is, the result of karma yoga is infinite. Means, if you follow karma yoga, you are going to attain the infinite. What is that infinite? I am that infinite. You are the infinite by nature. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Our nature is Ananta, that is infinite. That is our nature. So by practicing this karma yoga in our life, we can attain infinity, our own infinite self. Okay? And neha bhikramana shosti pratyavayona vidyate. And if you do any mistake while performing karma yoga, that is not considered to be mistake. Why? Because your intention of performing karma yoga is more important than execution of karma yoga. So if you intend to do karma yoga, if you intend to perform karma yoga, that is, that is the most important thing. That is the most important thing, and by this you are going to attain infinite results. So don't worry about if you do any mistake. If you forget something, if you forget some of the points of karma yoga, only have this intention of performing karma yoga to attain the state of infinity, to attain the knowledge of the self. Salpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. And he says that if you can perform a little bit of karma yoga, if you can perform a little bit of karma yoga, then this little bit of performance of karma yoga is going to liberate you from very big problems of your life. They're going to liberate you from a lot of bigger problems, huge major problems of your life. Okay, so this is karma yoga. Now Krishna goes into the principle. What is karma yoga? And that is what we had discussed yesterday. He said, karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana.